Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Look what we have here. That's right, FedEx delivered my Z Flip 5 early. Let's go ahead, unbox it, check it out, see what it looks like and how it performs, and here we go. All right, I am quite surprised and pleasantly surprised because normally I get my packages when I order new phones like late. They're usually like the last thing of the day, or sometimes they miss delivery. So I'm kind of pleasantly surprised that today's Tuesday. This isn't supposed to be here till Friday, and I already have it in hand. So let's get it open and test it out here. And as you guys know, I love cameras, and so for this phone, I'm really most interested to see how the cameras perform. I know they're mostly the same as last year, but you do have that nice big cover screen that makes it easy to vlog, and so I'm really hoping that this becomes a really nice vlogging camera. All right, so here we have it. It says there's gonna be a special gift just for you. It says get up to 40% off your Galaxy family. So it looks like I can redeem a special offer, and there's a promo code in there that I could use so I can get 40% off. I'm gonna keep that because I might just order myself something. You never know. So, all right, here is my invoice. We'll leave that over there. And then here is going to be the phone. So let's see what we have here. They definitely wrapped it up so it'd be protective. So let's get this thing out of here. It's a lot of paper here. So the good thing is all this stuff is all recyclable. So big ups on Samsung for that. So, all right, look at this. This is the Galaxy Z Flip 5. Pretty basic, nothing really nothing special about the box here. So just a little bit of branding on the sides that you can probably barely see. I don't even know if that'll show up on camera because it doesn't even really show up. You barely see it in person. So, all right, just a little pull tab here. You don't really need a knife or anything anymore. You can just pull that, and now you can go ahead and, oh, there's a pull tab on the bottom too. Let's get that. And now we can go ahead and open this bad boy up if I can get it out. There we go. And there we have it. So I don't know if there's anything under here. Oh, yep, there we go. So we're going to get, it looks like we'll get all of our documentation and cables and stuff here. So it looks like there's going to be a SIM ejector tool, a USB-C to USB-C cable that we'll get here, our quick start guide, and telling you how to use the device and how to insert your SIM card and all that good stuff. And other than that, we just have our phone right here. So let's get the phone out. Now you may notice that they actually ship it opened. So it's not folded, they do ship it open. And let's get this part off. And there we have it. This is the Z Flip 5. Wow. Look at that. You can see I got the mint green. There is a little sticker on here. I'm not exactly sure why, but let's get that little sticker off there. And look at the size of that cover screen. That is really, really nice. And then here is the here's the front panel right there. And yeah, it doesn't, you know, it's funny, and maybe you'll start to see more of a crease as it goes on, but I don't really see the crease being as noticeable as the 4. So yeah, this is looking really, really nice so far. All right, well, I really want to know how the cameras are. So we've seen everything that comes in the box. Let's fire this bad boy up, get it set up, get it charged, and then go shoot some photos and some videos and see how this thing performs. All right, so I'm recording now with the Z Flip 5. I'm just using the built-in microphones here and just rolling along. Now, when you're using the front cover screen, you can actually use the full screen, or you can set it up so that the screen shows in 16:9. So right now I'm shooting with the full screen so that I can just see what it looks like. But if you want to see how the whole frame that you're filming in looks like, you can go over to the 16:9. So yeah, it's a nice option to have. So anyways, it's pretty windy out here right now, so you might be hearing quite a bit of wind, but I wanted to get an idea of what the microphones are going to sound like and what the video is going to look like. So yeah, these are the front cameras, the main cameras, and I'm using the front cover screen. All right, let's close the camera up and shoot with just the cover screen, because you can do that as well. All right, so now I'm recording with just the front cover screen, and yeah, this is kind of cool. If you want to vlog or something and you want to be really indiscreet, you could definitely be indiscreet like this, because your form factor is so small. It's kind of amazing that you can film like this. But it's really cool because you get your main cameras, your best cameras, using this front cover screen, and it's just super easy to shoot, and the cover screen looks fantastic, and hopefully the video looks really, really good. From what I experienced with the Z Flip 4, the video was always decent. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. But the usability of the phone and the camera was so fantastic that it made it worth it. So yeah, hopefully these cameras look just as good, if not better. And right now is video just using the cover screen. Now, a couple of things to be aware of when you're filming with the front cover screen and the phone is closed. One is that it is very easy to cover the microphone so that the audio comes out a little bit wonky. So make sure your hand position is such that you're not covering the microphones. Also, when you first start up the camera straight out of the box, it's set to full, at least mine was, and it's not showing just the full screen, it's actually recording the full sensors. So it's going to give you sort of a 4:3 or a sort of a square aspect ratio. So if you want a traditional 16:9, you need to actually go in to the settings and change it to 16:9 on the cover screen there. Now also, you can stop and start your video by just tapping the screen when you're shooting with the cover screen, which is very, very nice. All right, well, there's a tunnel behind me over here, and I want to see what this camera looks like in low light a little bit. So let's head into the tunnel and take a look at it and see what the footage looks like. It's pretty echoey in there as well, so we'll see how the mics hold up with this as well. So let's head on in, and we'll see what this looks like. We can already see that once I'm backlit, pretty shadowed up right quick. But we'll see how this thing transitions and how long it takes for the exposure to shift here. So it's taking a little while. It's getting there. So, but this is what you can expect if you're sort of in a low light situation, because it's not super dark, but it's kind of dark in here, and it's definitely echoey in here. So yeah. Now, one thing that you should know also about shooting with the front cover screen, if you're shooting with the cover screen alone, and that is that you can only shoot in max of 1080p. You can't shoot in 4K. Now, if you open the phone up and you're using the cover screen, then you definitely can shoot with the cover screen and 4K, but you can't do that with the camera with the phone closed. If you have the phone closed and using the cover screen, then you're only going to be able to shoot in 1080p. Well, there you have it. That is an unboxing and sort of a first look at the cameras of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. When I buy these new phones, that's what matters most to me. I mean, all these phones today are great phones. They're all fast, they all have great refresh rates, they all have beautiful screens, they all have the same apps and stuff. So what matters most to me are the cameras, and I have to say the Z Flip 5 does a really, really nice job. Now, there's one last thing I want to talk about with the camera system of the Z Flip 5, and it's not something that's specific or unique to the Z Flip 5. It's something that's in across all the Galaxy phones, and that is they have a Pro mode. And that Pro mode allows you to manually set your camera settings, so when you're shooting in a studio like this, you can get nice, clean footage in a studio. Oftentimes what happens with cell phones is that you can't control your settings manually, and it'll mess your exposure up, or it will mess up your white balance because it doesn't know how to handle the lights like this. Sometimes they'll think the background's too bright, or they'll think you're not dark enough or you're not light enough, and it'll try and brighten you up more, and then everything gets out of whack. But when you can actually manually set your exposure, then it just looks really, really fantastic. And the Z Flip 5, along with the other Galaxy phones, allow you to manually set your exposure with that Pro Camera app. So yeah. Anyways, I also have a case for it. I don't think I'm going to do a review of it, but I do recommend you put a case on your phone, because this phone, as a folding phone, has flex mode that allows you to set the phone down and halfway fold it or unfold it, whichever way. And then you can use the cover screen to actually take photos and videos. And the last thing you want to do is set your phone down on some sort of rough surface, and then it gets all scratched up. So yeah, having a case on it will help protect your phone in those instances. So anyways, there you go. I'm going to leave links to this phone down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.